Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today I wanted to talk about the 10th anniversary Cobras for 2003. So this was a special edition package to commemorate the SVT 10th anniversary that they had been around. As you know, before that it may have been SVO for Special Vehicle Operation, and now it was SVT for Special Vehicle Team. So for the 10th year they came out with a nice edition package. It featured 3 different colors you could choose from. We'll get into that in a minute. Special wheels. Some different interior things as well. From the side, it actually just kind of looks pretty basic. In fact, I was choosing between my Screaming Yellow and the Torch Red 10th. Those were the two I wanted. And it was a really hard decision. I ultimately went with the Screaming Yellow because I already have a Torch Red Mach 1, and so I didn't want to have 2 of the same color, and I loved Screaming Yellow. So it was a hard decision, but I passed up on the 10th anniversary, and still would love to have one day. So we'll start off here with an overall view of the interior. The main thing that you'll notice is the red inserts on the seats and the door pulls, and we'll get into some smaller details that you may not have noticed, but that's one of the first things that stand out. Now total there were 2,003 of these 10th anniversary Cobras made, and I think they were just being clever for the model year 2003. Now if you see the other production videos I've made, you've noticed that the coupes generally outproduce the convertibles. There's less convertibles, but for the 10th anniversary that was a little different. With the exception of silver, there were more convertibles made for each color, so there were more black convertibles, there were more red convertibles than the coupes, but for silver there were fewer. So for the black coupes there were 381 coupes made, whereas the black convertibles, they made 394, and the red did a really good job mixing with the black on these, and stands out really well on the wheels and the door pulls and some of the other things that we'll show you. So as for the red coupes, which was my personal favorite, they made 365, so one for every day of the year pretty much. And then for the convertibles, they made 369, so once again that was just a few more than the coupe, and looks good with that Colorado red seats. Silver was the least produced color. 257 coupes were made, and that was the silver metallic, because remember in 03 you also had satin silver, which was the rarest color ever. Then going back into the silver metallic convertibles, they made 237 of those. So getting into the seats, this is Colorado red, the leather down the middle. And this is the only way you could get leather seats in the Terminator other than the Mystichrome. So here we also have the door pulls that were painted red. And the steering wheel had both the FR500 look with the bigger bulging steering wheel as well as the carbon fiber look. That carried also into the shift boot and into the shift knob. Very nice carbon fiber look there, and also you could find that on the parking brake as well. The 10th anniversary got some special floor mats with the 10th anniversary logo on them. And the brakes were same brakes, but they were painted red or powder coated red with a Cobra on them. And the 10th anniversary got a special wheel package, and so all of the 10ths came with that color wheel, same one. And then in the rear trunk lid, you'd also see the 10th anniversary badge with the symbol there. Now, one of the less common things that were known about the 10th anniversaries is that they were the last ones to go down the assembly line in 2003 for all the SVT Cobras. So what that means is you have a higher possibility of getting the better cylinder heads that had the 9 threads per spark plug. Now, those aren't the updated heads with the DC casting that came out later in 2005 that none of these cars came with. But as far as the one of the main differences between 2003 and 2004 that you may have seen in my other video is that the 2004s for the most part came with the 9 threads for the spark plugs and the cylinder heads. And so it's possible and more probable that your 10th anniversary Cobra would have those cylinder heads on it. Now for this next part I want to give a shout out to www.terminatorcobra.com. It has a lot of good information, including the following. You'll notice that before you could order your Cobra as a 300A for coupe or 350A for convertible. Well, the 10th anniversary wasn't so much a package that you added to it. You now just ordered the car entirely as a 325A for the coupe or the 375A for the convertible. And so here's a picture of the window stickers and showing how much the car was going for. So in case you missed it in this example, the coupe was going for $36,500 in that range, and the convertible was going to set you down a cool $40,000 for that package. Now on the certificates that all the cars came with, you would note that this did mention it as a special edition vehicle, so that was kind of a nice touch on the SVT certificate. Now all the SVT Cobras came with a letter from SVT. I'll read the normal one after this, but this is for the 10th anniversary itself. It said, "Dear 2003 SVT Mustang Cobra owner, in addition to your Cobra's certificate of authenticity, SVT is sending this letter as an official documentation of the exclusivity of your Mustang Cobra with the 10th anniversary package. In 2003 model year, there were 13,476 Mustang Cobras produced. Of those 2003, were equipped with the 10th anniversary package to commemorate 10 years of the SVT vehicles. Your Mustang Cobra," gives the VIN, "equipped with the 10th anniversary package is numbered blank out of 2003 produced." So there were 2003 of them produced. "We wish you many years and many miles of enjoyable driving in this rare machine." There's also a special document, and I'll just read that. It says, "Dear 2003 SVT Mustang Cobra owner, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you again for choosing a 2003 SVT Mustang Cobra. We hope that your experience with your new SVT product has been satisfying. In recognition of your 2003 SVT Mustang Cobras exclusively, the enclosed certificate documents your vehicle as an authentic SVT product, listing the vehicle identification number, VIN, production date, final assembly plan, and production sequence number. We would like you to know that SVT is committed to your ongoing satisfaction. If there's anything you would like to share with us about your vehicle, your SVT dealership, or anything else SVT related, we would like to hear from you. You can reach an SVT representative at 1-800-FORD-SVT between 8:30 and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday." And so that was kind of one of them. You could also get this really nice data card, and it basically had the same information that all the Cobras were, because mechanically they were the same car, but it had a nice 10th anniversary edition, and then some more 10th anniversary pictures and posters were available.